Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters radio channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today, we're going to New York City and News Radio 88 WCBS. WCBS was a staple for New York City for decades, delivering breaking news and information to its listeners. WCBS was known for its in-depth coverage of local, national, and international events. The station has played a vital role in keeping New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut informed. WCBS had a team of experienced journalists and reporters like Charles Osgood, Lou Adler, Jim Donnelly, Pat Parson, Ben Farnsworth, Don Swaim, Jeff Caplan, Wayne Cabot, and so many other names have kept New Yorkers informed. The station's commitment to providing reliable and accurate news has made it a trusted source for countless New Yorkers, from the station's launch in 1967 till it came to an end in 2024. All right, let's go back to the 1990s and sample some audio of News Radio 88 WCBS New York.
You're listening to News Radio 88. This is WCBS. Good morning. I'm Lou Adler.
Good morning. I'm Jim Donnelly.
Sunny, breezy, comfortably cool day today. The high 58 to 62. Clear skies overnight and a low of 41 to 46. Beautiful day tomorrow. Mostly sunny, very pleasant. The high 59 to 64. And Friday, pretty nice. Hazy sun. Continued quite mild. High in the upper 60s. Clear and 52 degrees at 6:48. Among the stories we're watching, they're still walking that last mile in the long New York City newspaper strike. Lawyers for the striking pressmen and for the New York Times and the Daily News are going over contract language line by line this morning. The paper's still hoping to be able to publish Sunday editions. Art Athens is at the talks, and we'll be hearing from him.
200 technical and professional employees at Lincoln Hospital in the Bronx threatening to strike this morning because they say the Health and Hospitals Corporation isn't implementing the terms of a new contract. Nurses at the Waterbury, Connecticut Hospital say they'll not report this morning unless they get pay parity with licensed practical nurses there. And at Valley Stream, Long Island, the spokesman says operations continue normal despite the strike by nurses' aides and orderlies and kitchen and maintenance people.
A Suffolk State Supreme Court justice is expected to give his verdict today in the trial of an anesthesiologist. The technical charge is assault on a post-operative patient. Dr. Ivan Gerhath is accused of assaulting that patient by needlessly injecting her with a drug, allegedly to cause an adverse reaction in order to discredit his colleagues at Central Suffolk Hospital. A court spokesman says acting State Supreme Court Justice Paul DeMero is expected to make his decision at 9:30 this morning.
It's 11 minutes to 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, and good morning, Neil Bush, trick-or-treating in the Traffic Watch helicopter. Put down your candy bars.
Right. Good morning, Jim and Lou, and certainly hope everybody's car made it through last night without too much of a problem. Good luck to you, and as you drive in this morning, very, very good conditions. If you're coming inbound, as a matter of fact, on that Long Island Expressway, approaching the Midtown Tunnel, look at the Midtown area. Look at that new City Court building. Looks like some sort of futuristic gantry for a rocket launching pad, the Silver Yarns building. And by the way, on that Upper Brooklyn Queens Expressway, we're all cleared up southbound. Remember, yesterday morning we had a time there all rush hour long. We're okay now, emptying into Brooklyn from Queens. We'll have a full report right before 7.
Sometimes. A News Radio 88 business report at 9 minutes before 7 o'clock on the first day of November. The senior editor of Business Week magazine, Gordon Williams. Gordon, more strength for the dollar, but not too much, I guess.
Well, what we've seen is another dramatic increase in the cost of money, and we saw that yesterday. The Federal Reserve again shoving up short-term interest rates to try and hold back the rate of inflation. The U.S. Treasury had to pay an all-time record 9.36% to sell 42-month notes yesterday. Late yesterday, Chase Manhattan Bank becoming the first U.S. bank to hike its prime lending rate.
Wednesday morning in WCBS, the first day of November, 52 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny and heading up into the 60s. It's 6:30 before 7 o'clock.
Some New York City cops have a beef this morning, Jim, about one of their station houses. They claim it's not fit for man or beast, and certainly not for New York's finest. Jane Tillman Irving has a report.
If the 32nd Precinct were any other building, says PBA President Sam D'Amelia, it would have been condemned and closed. D'Amelia had spent over 20 years at that Harlem station house before his election to the Union presidency, and says it's been a mass of safety and fire violations, largely without heat, hot water, sometimes even running water, for over a year. The planned repairs suspended.
They decided to renovate the building, and they moved everybody from the building into the garage. Now, you know and I know that you can't live in the garage. And so they had to use part of the building while they were doing the repairs. They started 1.5 years ago. It seems the contractor who started it, he just walked out. He said he couldn't do the job. And these conditions are getting worse and worse.
Police Commissioner Robert McGuire says the city has taken the matter to court and is trying to come up with its own repair plan. Counters D'Amelia suing the contractor doesn't help the guys who have to work there. This is Jane Tillman Irving.
And it's 5 minutes to 7.
The other day I spent some time with Peter Ustinov, film critic Jeffrey Lyon. He's an old friend, and stories about the gifted man have come to mind.
And Jeffrey Lyon shares them with us. Today, right here on WCBS Newsradio 88.
At 20 minutes past 11 o'clock, and here's Neil Bush right now, the Traffic Watch helicopter.
And put on your seatbelts.
We'll say it again. White Rose.
White Rose products available at these leading supermarkets.
Met Food Stores, Scaturo, Domino Supermarkets, Royal Farms, and Dan's Supreme.
And Big Bob's Place, 3 minutes to 7. Bob Harris about weather is next.
Sponsored by United Airlines. Bob?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. 53 degrees and clear. Boy, what a nice spell of weather we've had, and what a nice spell of weather we're going to have. I guess we're under some sort of magic spell. I don't know, maybe it's the time of the year, but everything very tranquil around the country. Very little precipitation anywhere in the lower 48, and even Alaska and Hawaii are enjoying fairly good weather for this time of the year. A little unreal, but Mother Nature will lower the boom eventually. Our forecast for today, sunny, breezy, comfortably cool. The high 58 to 62 this afternoon. We made it up to 62 degrees yesterday, and we'll come pretty close this afternoon. The air quality expected to be acceptable. Tonight, clear skies, winds diminishing, low 41 to 46. Tomorrow will be sunny and very pleasant, highs between 59 and 64. And Friday, hazy sunshine, a bit of Indian summer again. Temperatures in the upper 60s on Friday. Right now, clear, 53 degrees at WCBS.
Okay, time to call the airline so they can put me on hold. Maybe play me a little tune. Hey, what am I going to do with all the time they're saving me? I mean, this is New York. I'm not supposed to have all this time.
You don't. It's 1 minute to 7.